welcome to day 25 of my 30-day challenge where I aim to build and design a Christmas/winter island in just 30 days. I can't use Nintendo Online or the DLC, but I am allowed to time travel and we have some goals. We are getting so close to the finish line. I'm both super excited to complete the challenge, but I also know that I will miss playing on this island. But on the other hand, I look forward to going back to my forever island. I haven't played there since almost 3 months. That is insane. That never happened before. My villagers will probably be mad at me, but I'm so excited to see them again. So for today I want to tackle only 2 areas because one of them is pretty big. So if we get those 2 areas done in a day, that would be amazing. First, the transition area. I like how it is already, I like how many trees there are, but I want it to look a bit more intentional. Maybe add some mushroom or fences. I don't think that should take up too much time, but it still needs to be done. But the bigger area that needs work is definitely the food area. I did work a bit on it already to get a feeling for what the area could look like, and I think it is coming together finally. I also changed the path in case you didn't notice. It's not as busy anymore as it was before. So now I do like it and I think it adds something special to the area. I also want to get some more food items and I need to recolor the gnomes. Yes, gnomes work here. I wanted to give the gyroids a break. So I will get some items recolored, make some space, and once we are ready to place some things down, I will meet you here again. So, some in-game days have passed because I needed to order some items, but here we are. I made some space, placed down some path, and let's get to decorating. It is kind of annoying that you can only order 5 items a day, but it also makes you more creative. I try to use the DIYs as much as possible since you can make unlimited crafted items as long as you have the materials. And I am running extremely low on normal wood. But it feels like the best items are made out of normal wood. I still have to craft a ton of sleighs for the sleigh rental, and of course they are made out of only wood. But regarding the item ordering, you can also order 5 Nook Mile items per day, so I try to use these up as well, since no more hunting is planned. I am still hoping for a penguin campsite villager, but since I came back from sick leave, we had no campsite villager at all, sadly. Talking about the build, for this area I would like to switch it up a bit and make more of an open space where you can actually sit down on a table, get yourself something from the salad bar, order a sandwich or some fries. That is kind of the idea. Since the rest of the food district, that's what we call it now, is more closed off, so you can only stand or sit at a bar. Which I do like a lot because it puts the food on display and I love looking at the food in Animal Crossing. But I also like the idea of switching it up in this space here. So this is the area so far. I think it's quite cute. I do like all of the food items that I used and I like that you can still walk around, sit down and that nothing is completely blocked. Let's go right to the area besides it. Here I would like to use all of the ice cream and milkshake stuff that I have, so let's try to make a little build out of it. I also don't want to order any more items right now because of course I can time travel as much as I want, but then I'm like I should use the day to get new DIYs, hit all of the rocks, get the money tree, get some more wood, and this would get me out of the decorating mood, so I try to avoid it until I absolutely have to time travel or until I want to take a break from decorating. Besides the ice cream area, we still have this area up here. I thought about making it a little park or transition area, but since it's so small, maybe we just make it another food stall. But I am almost out of items, so we will have to come back to it. I also wanted to update you on some other areas around the island. First of all, what the open air cinema looks like with the trees grown in. I think it looks just adorable. I really like the stunted trees and as you can see I did make a new blanket design. Actually you have seen the blanket design yesterday too because I used it for the photo studio as well. It's supposed to be a Christmas bell. Doesn't look much like it, but I like the colors and it's nice to have another option blanket wise. Here by the train display I have added a low fence to separate the area and I have added some more trees. This tree here will be stunted and I generally try to add more stunted trees to builds because they add more dimension to it. But I made the mistake to stunt 5 trees with coconuts, which does not work. You have to use fruits. Well, maybe the coconuts work if you place down sand first, but I didn't do that. So I had to replant and restunt those trees, but lesson learned. I have also added this cutout after the train. I tried a lot of different options. I also tried to place down some toys, but it felt like it was a little too much because there are so many toys at the toy factory already. So when I found this beautiful design on Pinterest, I just had to use it. Check out the original design if you would like to use it. The creator made a cutout for every possible train color, so that was super helpful. What else have I done? This is what the area above Hans's house looks like. I still have to restunt the trees there that I messed up with the coconuts. I don't feel the need to cover up every single tile. I quite like it as it is. I think the stunted trees will look really good from down here looking up. Since I first stunted them with coconuts, I could also compare with the fully grown trees. And it definitely looks better stunted. But I will show you again when the stunting worked, hopefully this time around. You know what, let's also get a new bridge. I have been putting this off because my bell account is not that full, so we cannot afford a fancy bridge. I want to replace this bridge right here, connecting the food area to the Christmas market. So let's check out the options. So this is the bridge that I want. Of course, the most expensive one, and this is the bridge that I think I will get instead. Because I can't just spend all of my bells on a single bridge, sadly. Well, it's just a 50k bell difference though. Anyhow, I just remembered that I have to demolish the other bridge first, so we can still think about that for a bit. Little change of scenery. I did work on the transition area finally, and I think it looks much better by night. So I want to show it to you in the moonlight. So this is what the area looks like. Nice that we have so much villager activity here as well. I know you may be saying, mushrooms in the winter? Well, okay, I must admit you cannot find that many mushrooms in the winter, but I did play a ton in fall to get some fall DIYs, and I only got the ones that I did not want, so I feel the need to at least put them to good use. This is also why I put a little mushroom garden here. Is it super realistic for winter? Probably not. But that's why I added some ornaments and tried to keep the colors white, red and green. I also added this bench so you can take a moment to sit down and enjoy to be around nature. The bucket here is of course if you want to harvest some mushrooms. I think it looks super cute and makes the area interesting and more unique. And I really enjoy what it looks like in the dark. Something else that looks just 10 times better in the dark is the entrance area. I mean, just look at it. It's so pretty and shiny. When I make an island tour at the end, I also want to briefly show you the island by night, because I really like it. When I play off camera, I do play a lot during the night, just because I do like to see all of the items that light up during the night. And I think it's just a different atmosphere than during the day. And it's also easier on the eyes. Looking at the white snow all day can feel exhausting. Even though I do like the winter in the game a lot. Well, that's it for today. Tomorrow we have to tackle the sleigh rental area and get some more wood to craft more sleighs. I am excited to get to work on that and see what else we have left to work on. This summarizes day 25 of North Pole. If you would like to follow my journey, feel free to subscribe and come back tomorrow for the next day. I appreciate you for being here. Let me know what you think about the food district and the mushroom forest. Thank you so much for watching and see you all tomorrow.